Welcome to today's episode of Comics Experiment, where we are going to be talking about Spider-Man and his girlfriends.
Where can they see this, Dan?
They can see this on twitch.tv/eligiblemonster, where we film it live every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Or for $1 on our Patreon, patreon.com/Comicstorian, you get early access to this when we are able to actually get this done early, so you can get the early access. Or they can find it where they found it on youtube.com/Comicstorian.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Dan, I'm impressed. It's almost like you've been doing this so long that you can do, you don't even need me.
I know. I help out for when you have one of those days where you try to start and you go into some weird stuff like, yes, indeed.
So who's next to you then?
This is Andy. It's his brother. Welcome, Andy.
Hi, Dan.
It's nice to have you.
Thanks for having me.
He's never been on a comics experiment. We're just gonna kind of like work him into projects.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be.
That is true.
It's part of the job is just being in the basement and then occasionally you're on the show.
The best part was when he came to work for us to help with our scripts and our new channel that we're working on, which will be announced very soon.
I love redacted name channel.
It's a redacted name channel. It's which is a edutainment channel talking about mythology and history and just like fun facts that we're working on right now, which is coming out very soon. He's here to help us work on that. He has specifically said, I do not want to be on camera.
And I think it was day 2, you were like, you're going to be on camera. And I said, all right.
That's pretty much how that works.
I mean, he pays me. I'm not going to argue.
Right. It's like, I don't want to. Yeah, but do you want your paycheck?
And then he got rid of the casting couch, and I was okay with it.
Yeah.
The casting couch is over there now. We use it for movie night.
Movie night. Right.
Okay.
So anyway, today's kind of a wonky episode with Valentine's Day.
If you haven't noticed.
There's no ad. The only ad I'm going to state is, if you like you like us, you want to hang out with us, you want to see behind the scenes, come to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/eligiblemonster. Every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday at about 2 p.m. Eastern, we do various podcasting that you get to see on our Patreon and various other projects. You get to see behind the scenes. You get to see us goofing around. On every Saturday and Sunday afternoon, actually it's Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday afternoon, Natalie and I do co-op gaming. You get both screens up there. We both chat with you. We have a great time. And then every Friday, Sunday, Monday morning, and sometimes Tuesday, Wednesday, I go live by myself playing games from Final Fantasy XIV to Subnautica to, I think I'm going to be starting up a Monster Hunter World playthrough very soon. So various things like that. So we do a lot on our Twitch channel. It's one of our big focuses along with that new channel I mentioned. We have a lot to talk about today because our topic is the list of 20 girlfriends of Peter Parker.
Before we actually go into that, I believe there's actually another thing that we can promote. We have merchandise, guys.
Holy crap, we do!
T-shirts, artwork, all these different things.
We have 5 designs to start with right now. The a Kraka-Gakum, the EM logo, the Comicstorian logo, the I Love the Illuminati shirt for our Conspiracy Cast, and the Comicstorian medal. We have a few more going up very soon.
And where can they find that, Benny?
The link for that is designbyhumans.com/shop/eligiblemonster. I will link it down below, and I probably should link it to the channel now. But yeah, that's the store that we function through. We're going to be getting new product up there soon. But yes, we do have some new shirts.
Yeah.
At this point, someone in the chat, someone in the comments down below is now gone, show begins at 6:53.
Yeah. Let's not. Let's it's actually 6:12.
6:12? Well, if you get rid of the weird beginning where we talked about male enhancement drugs.
What's this
that you could only see on Twitch because that cannot go up on Comicstorian.
No, that cannot go up on Comicstorian.
Also, it wasn't we talked about it.
Yeah.
It was we listened to you.
Yeah.
All right. So, 20 girlfriends of Spider-Man.
Okay. Spider-Man or Peter
The two
Parker?
of you,
No,
I want you to
4.
combine your efforts.
Okay.
Name, how many can you name without us going into this list?
All right. We've got
Gwen
Stacy.
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane. We've got Black Cat.
Felicia Hardy.
We've got Mockingbird, Bobby.
Oh yeah,
Bobby Moore.
I'm actually working on you guys
Moore?
because I haven't looked at the list yet.
I think so.
I think Bobby Moore.
Yeah.
We've got, if we count just Peter Parker as in terms of his body, we've got, no, legitimately, we've got the, I can't remember her name, the scientist that worked with...
Anne Marie.
Anne Marie,
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah. But really, that was Otto.
Yeah, but he was in Peter Parker's body.
Yeah, but I
And
mean,
he was technically
Do we really
Spider-Man
want to
at
think of the
time.
logistics of
I'm
Otto
just
using Peter Parker's
saying.
body?
Well, that's why I was
to
curious.
sleep with Anne Marie.
I mean,
just saying.
you never know.
That's like going on a. That's like going on a vacation in a rental car, kind of thing. It's not real.
I don't know what's on this list. This list is from Ranker.com. It doesn't even seem to have a date on it, so I don't even know
Okay.
when it was published.
He hooked up with Silk for a little while.
Yeah, so, okay.
Dating's a strong word,
Right.
but they hooked up.
They were more spider
Buddies.
buddies.
That's a term, right?
Spider friends
Spider.
with benefits.
I like our chat. They're adding in Bobby Drake and Human Torch.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Deadpool.
Right.
If we're going that, yeah, Deadpool.
I mean, I
Whatever
think
his bromance
I think
is
he
on.
had a thing with Wolverine for a little while.
I don't remember that series.
That might have been a thing I read online. I don't remember.
Spider-Man Wolverine Love Buggy? Is that what the name of that
Love
series?
buggies.
those are the main ones I can think of. I feel like there was a porn star at one point. No, that was Mary Jane. She became a porn star for a little bit.
No, I thought they thought
no.
she became a porn star.
I was
Okay,
going to say,
she
I
hot,
feel like
okay.
I missed that miniseries.
Oh, in the most recent one, they start off and they like show pictures. I think it was of her modeling or something.
Her modeling career.
But I was like, Benny, when was MJ a porn star? Because that's her in a porn.
That would have been hilarious.
He dated a cop for a little while, didn't he? I can't remember her name, though.
Carly Cooper.
Carly
Yes, Carly.
Okay, so number one on the list, Mary Jane Watson.
Of course.
Oh, is this like in order of how great they were?
I have no idea.
Okay,
It's
all right.
ranker.com.
How is this ranked?
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. You go back to your past, you rank your girlfriends.
Let's be honest.
yeah.
You remember names in a certain order for a reason.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So, okay, do we even need to discuss Mary Jane?
No,
Who's
nor
Mary
Gwen
Jane?
Stacy.
I've never actually read a comic book. What? Who's Mary Jane? I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Mary Jane is the on-again, off-again girlfriend of Spider-Man, who he eventually got married to, and then he sold that marriage and his love to the devil to bring back Aunt May.
Yep.
Okay, now who's Spider-Man? All right, I'll stop.
We
Go
are
ahead.
talking Peter Parker. Wait, actually, that's a good question.
I don't know. Okay. Number two is Gwen Stacy,
Of course.
his earliest girlfriend, who apparently she died as he was saving her from the Green Goblin as she fell off a bridge.
Well,
and he used
trying to save her.
He used the thwip and caught her and broke her neck. She then came back later as a clone. We also discovered that she apparently slept with Norman Osborn and had babies, and
It's comic books.
yeah.
Superhero.
Gwen Stacy, for a character who's
what's
been
it?
dead
Soap
for quite a
operas.
while, has been around for quite a while.
Sure.
Yeah. She has been around.
All right, number three. Maybe we might have to find another list for Peter Parker in this. Otherwise, this episode's like 15 minutes long. Number three is Felicia Hardy.
Okay.
Black
Now,
Cat.
Black Cat.
Right.
On again, off again girlfriend of Peter Parker.
Yep.
Also psychotic crazy girl. Also luck bending powers. Then not luck bending powers. Also turned half into a cat. Then not half into a cat. Also occasionally supervillain. Also occasionally his helper. Also
Yeah.
Occasionally mob boss.
Yeah.
And to be fair, though,
sometimes taken over by a symbiote.
she generally dated Spider-Man.
Yeah.
She was
Yes.
actually not a fan of Peter Parker, but Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. That was always
Yeah.
that weird,
Yeah.
kind of like the Catwoman Batman thing,
That's
where
what
up
I
until
was gonna say.
recently, there's no
Yeah.
real Bruce Wayne with Catwoman.
Right.
Yeah. She did know it was Peter Parker, though.
She did, but she was always
But
like,
then she
you don't
got her
need to
brain
be
wiped,
Peter
and
Parker.
then
Yeah,
recently
yeah.
he was like, yeah, I'm Peter Parker.
All right, so now the rules are broken. Number four in the Ultimate Universe, dated Kitty Pryde.
Oh,
That is
yeah,
true, yes,
because
he did,
Kitty has
yes.
the worst luck with Peters.
Yeah.
She only dates Peters.
So
Peter Quill.
for those of you guys who don't know, I'll read this
Piotr.
one a little bit more.
Piotr.
In the Ultimate comic
Yeah.
books, Spider-Man, Kitty Pryde develops a crush on Spider-Man during the X-Men Spider-Man team-up. She eventually learns his identity, and they date as both Peter Parker and Kitty Pryde and Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man as Sail Kid. Quick question, though. Didn't they break up because she got, like, psychopathic on him? Like she was stalking him or something?
something weird went down there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're going to date a woman, you don't want one who can walk through walls.
Yeah. I mean, he's
be
got a
100%
point.
honest.
you know what? Let's start.
Yet at the
this-
same
we don't want to go
time,
through
there
this
are
too
other
quickly. Okay,
benefits.
hold on. We don't want to go through this too quickly, so I'm gonna add a caveat to this.
Okay.
We're gonna see what your guys' responses to dating each of these women would be. So, would
Okay.
you, either of you date Mary Jane?
We're talking.
Which version?
Yeah, I was going to say, we're talking regular universe Mary Jane?
Yeah, regular
so she
universe
was
Mary Jane.
a model.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Like a reporter at one point, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think that was Ultimate Universe Mary Jane.
Oh, yeah, because that's in the video game.
Yeah, Ultimate Universe Mary Jane becomes a reporter, I believe.
They were like, Lois Lane works out. Why don't we do
Yeah,
that?
kind of. And then
Yeah.
and then video game Mary Jane.
Did you date Mary Jane? Because she, honestly, in my opinion, no. Way too much baggage.
There's a lot of but the
what
baggage
point in
comes
time-
from
yeah,
like
actually-
100 years of Spider-Man. I mean, it didn't start off baggage.
100 years at age 23 of Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think at one point he got up to 24. But they redacted it, and it was
They
back to
redacted
23.
it. It's redacted.
Honestly, she's attractive, so
I mean, she was a
she was a
supermodel.
model.
she's
yeah.
a model. Yeah,
Okay. How about Gwen Stacy?
I always liked Gwen Stacy up until the part where she was psychotic, a clone, and slept with Norman.
I'm
Yeah.
going to throw a caveat in here.
Oh, God, another one.
Gwen Stacy or Ghost Spider Gwen Stacy?
Go Spider-Gwen. Stacy.
I would go Ghost Spider.
Yeah, Ghost Spider Gwen.
Spider-Gwen 100%.
She seems a bit crazy, but a little more put together.
She uses her craziness. She's got
For
an
good?
outlet for it.
Uses her craziness
Yeah.
for good. Yeah, sure.
It's the good kind of crazy.
Okay, all right. And the third
No,
one.
oh wait, I have a question about your caveat. Now, are we saying as Peter Parker we would date her,
yeah,
or
that's
as
another-
ourselves?
As yourselves.
As ourselves.
See, that's slightly harder. Do you want to
Is
date
it
a
as
vigilante?
ourselves as Spider-Man?
I said, do you want to date a vigilante? That's
Yeah.
a whole different question.
Wait, are we Spider-Man in
No,
this
no,
scenario?
you're just Dan.
Oh,
Ghost
So
Spider
Dan,
Constant-
as Dan is sitting
Dan.
here right now,
Yeah, I'd date Spider-Gwen.
I would too. But I'd make her wear the costume.
Yeah.
but no pants, right? Just top.
Just the mask.
Symbiote
Is that weird?
or
And the hoodie. I don't know why. Something about the hoodie.
I really hope your
Put
wife.
the hood back up. Put the hood
I
back
really hope your wife's not watching this.
up. She
episode.
probably will. I'll be in trouble.
You'll go home and she'll be in the Spider-Gwen outfit.
Or yeah.
See, it could work out really well.
All right. So Felicia Hardy.
Yes.
Really?
That
Do you
seems
know her
like
history?
that
I would
seems
not,
kind of like the
100%.
good kind of crazy.
No, that is
perhaps?
the worst kind of crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Which version? That's the problem with all of these actually, is which version? Because most recently as her in the literal most
She's a
recent
mob
comics.
boss. No, isn't she?
The
maybe
one
not.
where they were against the Thieves Guild. That version, yeah, I
Wait,
would.
now we're playing Skyrim? What's going on here?
No, the Thieves Guild.
She has the Thieves Guild.
It happened recently.
Yeah, I know.
Get out of here with your Skyrim references.
That was just the
I would not
quickest
date-
Elder Scrolls that popped into my head.
Tweet said it best. Don't put your little friend in crazy. I would not mess with Felicia. She's just too.
Yeah.
She's too much. We got to be family friendly here.
Are we
I know.
taking consequences into account?
I would not. Now, I've dated crazy.
But she's
I would
lucky
not
too.
go with the Felicia Hardy crazy.
Okay, so number 4 was Kitty Pryde.
See, but that depends on what universe. Because main universe, she's never actually gone like full on crazy from what I've read. So yeah, I probably would.
Date her?
Yeah.
I don't want someone who can walk through walls.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Andy on that one.
Yeah.
That could end very poorly for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to our 5th one, Silk. Now,
she's
for those of you
also
guys who
crazy.
don't know, Silk's relationship with Peter Parker is not exactly dating.
No.
They had spider pheromones, which forced them to basically, in their own words, mate.
Right. Making
So
Spider
spider
mates.
babies.
Yeah.
they were spider super
It's like
friends.
the Partridge Family, but with a bunch of superheroes, which I think is actually a comic. Isn't it? What's the Spider-Man where it's Spider-Man, Mary Jane have powers, and their daughter has powers?
Oh, renew
Renew
your
your
vows.
vows.
Yeah, renew your vows.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her name was Spiderette.
Yeah.
Spiderling.
Spiderling.
Yeah.
Such a awful name.
But then she became the weaver,
Yes.
the
Weaver.
pattern maker.
Was it the pattern maker?
Pattern maker.
Yeah,
Pattern
yeah,
maker.
yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Gitten.
Okay.
We got a video.
So
Check that out.
Silk.
How old is Silk?
But no, we got to change our caveat for this one because the Silk relationship's weird.
Yeah.
You both have spider powers. You're
What
not
I-
Peter Parker. You were
I was
both
going to
been
say,
bitten
so
by-
Yeah.
do I want to date someone who I'm attracted to through spider pheromones?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, really, if you have
Would
spider
I
pheromones,
mate
we have
based
no
off
choice.
of pheromones? Yeah, that kind of.
This is
This
turned into
got
a
into
very
a
weird.
weird
yeah,
episode.
yeah,
Maybe let's.
No, I want to know. Would you date Silk? 'Cause
How old is Silk? Legit question.
She
She's
got
the
bit at
same
the same
age-
time as
yeah, as
Spider-Man,
Peter
so
Parker,
she's about
yeah.
the same, between 20 to 30. She's in the
Yeah.
same
Okay,
age bracket.
we're just gonna assume everyone's between 20 and 30.
Yeah, we're gonna go with. For the most part, I think they are, other than the Kitty Pryde Ultimate. But you turned that back to a main universe, where I think she's like 45. So
Plus,
we're fine.
well, in
She is and
Ultimate,
she isn't. Like,
in Ultimate, they're both teenagers, so it's not like Spider-Man was like 30
I know, but
Kitty Pryde was like the mascot of the X-Men.
We're not having a Judas contract of Deathstroke
Right,
and Terra
right,
situation.
No, this is the almost 2020s. We're not doing a Judas contract.
Yeah, no.
All of ours are prefaced with, well, how old am I? Well, how old is she?
Everyone is around the ages of 20 to 30.
Okay.
Got it.
Playing it safe.
All right.
Silk.
Because I also don't want to come with, would you date Aunt May? Well, how old am I? How old is she?
Which bird? We talking about
we talking
Homecoming?
Yeah, then I'm cool with it.
Homecoming, I'm on board.
Yeah, we're good.
But we talking about like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man? No.
And I don't want to put we are dating. This is not like hookup. You're dating them in the terms of Spider-Man's relationships in the comics.
Sure.
So
Who are we on now?
there's so many.
Silk.
Silk. Sure. Yeah.
She's the one that's like super, super obsessed with her little brother, though.
Yes. Yeah. Dance taking into account.
Like you're going into everything. Well, what's her family relationship status?
Well, if we're talking
are
about
we getting
crazy,
along with her father?
Hold on, to be fair.
Do I
we're
ask
talking
her
about the
father's
other
hand
ones
for
being
marriage?
crazy.
Right. Do I have to put up with a family meal every
Yeah.
Sunday? Is it
Hey.
awkward?
To be fair,
Yeah.
I do know someone that's dating someone who's got a very
Family-oriented.
close
Yeah.
relationship with their family that is kind of weirdly close.
We talking like bathtubs?
Not like friends, family. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. No. But maybe.
It was a valid question.
Maybe.
All right,
This is
so
a weird
maybe- I don't
Valentine's
know.
episode.
We have Silver Sable. In regular reality, there's an underlying sexual tension between Spider-Man and Silver Sable. So they're not even going true dating.
I was going to say, they never dated. No.
Yeah.
It goes even further in a what-if issue where Spidey has been married to Black Cat, then she's killed by Paladin, and it starts off with them reminiscing,
Missing.
and
Yeah.
sharing
There's no
one
sin.
another's grief, but eventually Silver Sable and
Sound.
Spider-Man end up together. So I don't know her that well in the comics. Isn't she the leader of the private military organization? They just changed it around in the game to be...
I believe so.
Or is it like a whole entire country? I
no,
think it's
she's
a
not a
whole-
leader of a country, I don't think.
I think she's like
She's based in a country. I
yeah,
know
she's
that.
based in her
much.
own country because there's a whole issue where Spider-Man goes with her to
Yep.
get it back.
Yeah.
I don't think she was ever a leader of a country. I could be wrong. I'm not 100%
Yeah,
up on
she's
my
not
Silver Sable.
super.
Yeah, she's not a very
I don't know her
common
well
armor,
enough.
Yeah.
I wouldn't date her.
Back to my rule of baggage. I'm not dating her.
I was like, if she's running the country, I'm not dating her.
There's too much going on there.
If she's a leader
Too
of
much
a private
politics.
military corporation, maybe. What's her family situation like?
Do you have to go with? Does she have a dictator family? Do you have
Right,
to go with
yeah,
all of her
that-
followers
yeah.
on the Sunday dinner?
Yeah.
100 people looking up to you.
I think a better question would be, would any of these women want to date us?
Yeah.
No.
Answer
Really?
is well. Actually,
And
how
they're like,
cra-
well, what's their family situation like? If he's a mama's boy, I don't want to go
that's
anywhere.
where the craziness comes in. Well, she is crazy enough that she might actually date me.
That's true, yeah.
Okay. So we got. Well, this is a weird. When was this?
Who's next? Yeah.
In the X-Men Forever continuity, Spider-Man helps Rogue develop and deal with her powers. He also tells her to follow her heart, which she does, trying to kiss him. So Rogue.
This is not
The panel
girlfriends
they're
at all.
showing, the panel that they're showing is Rogue apparently absorbed Nightcrawler's powers. She's got the tail, the blue skin, the whole 9 yards.
Wait, which storyline was this?
What?
I guess X-Men Forever continuity.
No, I would not date Rogue.
X-Men for
Well, I mean, Game has proven it never ends well if
No.
you date Rogue.
Yeah.
Aren't they? They're married though.
Yeah, and he got turned to dust.
Yeah,
I
it
missed
doesn't end
I
well.
missed that one. Sorry. It's like, what are you talking about? They got their own miniseries.
And he's dust right now.
I mean, so is half the Avengers. They're coming back. It's fine.
Well, he actually,
Okay.
if you look at the
Yeah,
cover,
see?
he's back, but he's dating that six-armed girl that works for Mojo.
Now there we go. Spiral.
man.
Totally. 6 arms. Think about it.
Okay. Okay. Betty Brant.
Much. Betty Brant.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Secretary for or personal
J. Jonah.
assistant.
Yeah, she's the secretary of J. Jonah Jameson.
No,
Personal
because then
assistant.
you'd have to deal with
Yeah,
Eddie.
I was gonna say I'm not visiting her at work.
Wait. No, not is she with Eddie or Flash?
Oh God, I don't.
She
even
was
know.
with Flash.
Flash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flash.
That's
No,
how she
I
kinda
would not.
came back in.
Yeah, no, I would not compete with Agent Venom.
And she
for
was
that.
with Ned Leeds.
I could take him.
Remember Ned?
Yeah,
I think
he
she's,
became
I think
the
she's
Hobgoblin.
friends with Flash. I don't think she dated.
No, she
him.
dated Flash.
Did she?
Yes.
Okay.
In Agent, because at one point
I know there's like,
Hobgoblin
tension.
kidnaps her in the Agent Venom storyline, and he has to go save her.
Okay.
And she puts up constantly with his drinking and
that's right. Yeah,
and
she
he
helps him get to work.
disappears, which he's disappearing for Agent Venom, and she doesn't know that. She
Yeah,
thinks
yeah.
Hold
So
on.
she thinks
she's
he's
an alcoholic.
relapsed. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, we're talking her and Flash.
No, just in
Flash
general,
Thompson.
Betty Brant.
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Betty
Flash
Brant.
Thompson.
I thought
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
saying Betty Brant and Peter Parker, and I was like, when was Peter a drunk that became Agent Venom?
Yeah, you don't remember that? Yeah. It was a whole
Issue
storyline.
534.
Yeah,
Oh.
let me flip back through my catalog of Spider-Man knowledge. I believe it was issue 6,847.
All right.
Yes.
So Betty Brant,
2 years
no,
ago.
because she works for J. Jonah Jameson. And you
No, I would not
wait, hold
visit
on.
her. Like, you're trying to bring her, like, lunch? No.
Is this baloney? You don't bring me baloney in my
Although,
offices.
being J. Jonah Jameson's personal assistant, she can obviously put up with a lot of shit. So maybe, you know.
And dating Flash Thompson.
Flash
And
Thompson.
dating Flash Thompson. Which,
Well, that
I don't have that many personal issues that I know of. Oh.
The biggest problem we're having, though, is if you existed in Marvel 616, like, they've already got all these guys. They're all dating Spider-Man. You can't compete.
No.
I could compete with
I'm
Spider-Man.
competing against Spider-Man and
I-
Agent Venom.
I could compete with Tobey Maguire.
yeah. I can do the dance.
When he does the dance, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 9 is Carly Cooper. She's actually, I'm a fan of Carly Cooper, the cop.
Yeah.
So she's a cop.
She's
She
good.
dated him during Dan Slott's
no.
run.
Yeah.
Immediately after Renew Your Vows, basically that was the next big girlfriend Peter Parker dated.
Yep.
And she eventually got powers. She eventually learned his secret. During Spider Island,
powers?
she had powers.
Oh, yeah.
She got them.
Everybody had powers.
Island,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but she was the first one to get them, and she was like, I'm going to use them to become a cop. And she was like Spider Cop kind of thing, and that was what they initially...
Spider Cop.
Yeah, Spider Cop.
Oh, that's
Spider-Cop.
right, because they make the comment of that's how, of course, she has some of Peter's DNA in her.
Yeah.
I remember
That's
that
way
comment.
inappropriate.
I know, but
Not
it's a
cool.
comment.
That's the inappropriate line?
That was inappropriate. Not the
Alright.
six-armed woman thing that I said. No, it was yours. It was yours in the DNA thing.
Yeah, I'd date Carly.
All right, so
Yeah,
number...
Yeah.
I mean, she's
normal.
normal. She's got a good job.
when
I
did
would
this
feel
happen?
safe.
Are
I
we
would
get-
feel safe. Yeah,
I would feel
a cop.
reliable
She's a
that if I
cop.
called the cops, they would actually show up and help me.
that is true.
Who are you, Dan? Yeah, I'm the guy dating Carly Cooper.
We'll be right there.
We're on the way. We're sending the SWAT team.
She's got things going on with Spider-Man. We can send the whole crew in.
And then you got to be like, wait, she's got things going on with Spider-Man?
Yeah, right.
I don't like
Whoa,
that.
whoa, hold the
You seen him in that costume? I got to start doing more crunching.
I gotta get bit by
number
more
10.
spiders.
Is Emma Frost. In the Marvel Adventure Spider-Man book, Emma admits to having a crush on Spider-Man, going so far as to erase Chat's memory, his Marvel Adventures continuity girlfriend, to separate the two of them. Wow! She later gets arrested to save Chat and proves her worth to Spider-Man. She takes his current girlfriend, whoever Chat
No.
is, and wipes her...
Yeah, way too much baggage. I would
Yeah.
definitely
No,
not
Emma
date
Frost. Have you read Death of X?
She didn't handle the Cyclops thing very
No.
well.
See, I wouldn't even go that route. I would just go, she can read my mind. That's never good. And she went so far as to erase someone's mind to
She
date
can
someone.
read your mind, then erase it,
Yeah,
then
yeah, no,
change
no,
it into
that's-
certain
yeah.
things.
The worst part about this is Emma Frost can manipulate you so that even if you said no, you didn't know you did.
Yeah, it's true.
And you're just dating Emma Frost.
Plus,
Didn't she?
I imagine her
actually
family
rape
situation
someone?
isn't so great.
Well, she's an X-Men.
I hate you so much. To
You got to go to the
be
Sunday
fair,
dinners
she
with
is
the
obsessed
X-Men.
with Benji. Silk.
no,
She's
no.
totally obsessed with her little brother.
You're still on Silk?
No, because he keeps bringing up the family thing. This little bugger over here.
But yeah, then you got to go to like the X-Men class stuff, and I don't want to do that.
They're always getting attacked.
You never know which side of the X-Men feud you're on.
Yeah, there's a constant civil war between these people.
Could you imagine that? You're just dating
Plus,
an X-Men. You're like, can we just not go to the
As
mansion?
we go through this list, I feel like we've started at, well, she's kind of crazy too. Okay, what the hell was Spider-Man thinking?
Well, so let's say, okay, it's a Sunday afternoon, right? You're going out for brunch or something like that, and a Sentinel shows up. Nah, I'm good.
I mean, here's even worse. Could you picture going to brunch and like Wolverine's there? I'll take the mimosa, bub. Like that doesn't look right. Like it would shatter your image of Wolverine.
Take I imagine
mimosa.
Wolverine drinks mimosa
I
while
They're
chomping on a
bottomless.
cigar.
They're bottomless.
follow it up with a mojito. Give me that mint flavor, man.
When he goes really wild, he gets like a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah.
He doesn't pull out the hard stuff to the night. You know?
Yeah, no,
At brunch, he blends in with all the ladies.
He never misses a ladies' night, that's for sure.
Okay, all right.
This is the weirdest comics experiment.
I like how it started off with talking about Peter Parker's girlfriends, and now we're talking about Wolverine drinking mojitos.
That's most episodes.
You end up at Wolverine drinking mojitos.
That should be our goal at every episode now.
So, yeah. I'll somehow work it into the redacted show. I don't know how.
All right, so number 11 is Liz Allen. Liz Allen is the one that got away, the hot girl that everyone pines for, who's constantly dating the jock, Flash Thompson, in high school. Young bookworm Peter Parker vies for her and eventually gets her attention, but things fall apart after he misses date after date as Spider-Man. So this is like the high school girlfriend.
Okay.
I don't even remember her, so.
No.
I vaguely.
The name sounds familiar.
It sounds familiar, but I can't put a name to a face.
I think I remember her more from the animated series.
Yeah.
Than from the actual comics.
I'm going to no comment since this one
I don't
is
know
about
her,
a
yeah.
high school.
The next one I think we're not going to know either. Number 12 is Michelle Gonzalez. So Michelle Gonzalez is the sister of the post-Brand New Day continuity, Peter's roommate Vin Gonzalez. They immediately hate each other, but when Vin is arrested, she's forced to move in. Peter gets kidnapped and replaced by the Chameleon, it's a whole thing, who woos and seduces Michelle, and then the real Peter Parker shows up and finds out they're a bit of an item. They're constantly rocky and intense. No, this.
Okay, what? I like that. Imagine that, right? You're Spider-Man.
Okay.
Get there, all right? You have been kidnapped and your body has been swapped with the Chameleon. You show up back after 2 weeks. Let's say 2 weeks, it's been awful. You're now in a relationship. Not only have you just been kidnapped, you're now in a serious relationship with someone who 2 weeks ago you hated.
Here's the kicker, though. Without even reading this, he probably dated her for a few issues because Peter Parker's too nice of a guy to go we're just going to end this now.
I don't know you.
But short of explaining to people you're Spider-Man, how do you immediately end that? Like,
Right.
All right.
Oh my God.
I guess I'll let it go a couple
so
times.
you guys, same deal, same situation.
No.
You've been body swapped.
No.
You come home,
Yes.
and there's a girlfriend there.
That you hated.
That you hated 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. What do you two to get into?
First off, what classifications is this article using for Peter Parker
Girlfriend.
relationships?
I think the classification is how many people could he possibly have kissed at one point that we can throw into a 20-person list.
That makes more sense. It's not as catchy a title.
So would you
No.
Would you go out with a girl
No.
who you slipped into a relationship with, and your doppelganger has been dating them for 2 weeks? You don't even, it's not even like you come home and like
You have the memories and stuff?
Not even memories, or like you sent a weird text and the girl was like, "Oh, we're dating now." It's like day one you knew.
So, okay.
2 weeks have gone by and she's been dating you.
I have two questions.
Yeah.
Number one, is she hot?
We'll go with yes because it's comic book continuity
Then probably.
logic.
Okay.
Number
No,
two,
no person in comic books has real attributes. Like
Don't
they're
you
all
say it.
insanely hot guys and girls.
Don't say it.
what's her family situation? Well, I mean, her brother's in jail. Do you want to have to deal with that?
You gotta go for the visits on
Right,
Sunday
exactly,
brunch.
yeah.
Is Wolverine gonna be there drinking mimosas?
No, these are valid questions, Dan. All right, next, go. Hit it.
What do you got?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't, Dan?
No, I wouldn't.
I would. Because it's going to be weird trying to explain why you're breaking up with her right away. Literally. So you got to wait till she does something. I don't know what.
So you're just like
You gotta
eyeballing her
gaslight it. You gotta
every
gaslight
move.
it like you wouldn't believe. You gotta make her break up with you as fast as you can.
You look for anything that makes her mad, and you're like, that angers you? I'm doing that.
Just start poking at
That's
it.
my favorite thing to do. How did you not know this? I thought you loved me.
All right. So
Okay, next.
next one, number 13 is Sophia Sandoval. She's apparently
made
this
that
character, Chat. She's exclusive to the Marvel Adventures Spider-Man continuity. She's Emma Frost's best friend. Emma Frost wiped her best friend's memory in this continuity.
That's even worse.
Who is the
No,
one
even
of the
less
few
likely.
people who actually knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man. They develop feelings for one another and they begin to date, even though in this universe, Emma has a crush on Spidey. Superhero love triangle. So Emma Frost...
those always end well.
No, you never. No, that's too crazy of a friend.
Emma Frost's
Because
best
for all
friend.
you know, you could be dating her and you could be with her, but Emma Frost would make herself look like her, and then you don't know which one you're with.
So anytime you get involved...
Or make you think
So
that
basically,
she
you
looks
guys are both against psychics.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. Walk through walls. At least you can kind of see where they are, and you're like, I saw
No, that's
you
the
walk through
point.
that wall.
She would just walk through this wall right here.
I know, but you can at
One more
least
minute.
keep your private thoughts.
It's true.
my private thoughts about how it's pissing me off. She keeps walking through the
Yeah.
walls.
But
Use
imagine
the
if she
door. It's
walks
2 feet over.
It's 2 feet over. Plus, you could never win like a I'll race you there. Right? That'd be a pain in the ass. Race you inside. She goes right through the wall.
You're like, I gotta go to the door.
Cheater! What the hell? I gotta get out of the car. I can't just phase.
All right, number 14.
These are all the things you gotta keep in mind for a long-term relationship.
with Kitty Pryde.
With Kitty, anyone
Who can face through
who can
walls.
face through walls.
Number 14
And
is
their
Anna
family
Marie
situation.
Marconi. So that's the Anna Marie.
Wait, Anna Marie's in it?
Yeah, Anna Marie Marconi.
Called it.
So, okay,
It doesn't count.
Called it.
Situation still applies. You've been trapped in your own mind watching somebody controlling your body
Right.
for like a year, and he's been dating this girl.
It happens. We've all been there. Gary, right? We've all been there. Okay.
So you come back, you have your body back. What do you do with Anna Marie Marconi?
No, because if she went after a supervillain that stole my body, this is the same.
But she
it's
doesn't
the
know.
chameleon
She didn't know it was a
all over again.
supervillain.
She didn't know
She
Otto
thought it was
Octavius.
you. Now, granted,
but-
supervillain you is kind of an ass.
He is. It doesn't change. Okay, a supervillain in your body doesn't change the fact that it's a supervillain in your body.
Didn't Peter Parker also try to date her for a little while?
No, I think it was the situation of like he came back and he was too
like,
nice
too
to
nice
break
to
it
break
off.
up with her right
I think
away.
that's
Yeah,
actually
it's 100%
what
what
happened.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and it
Here's the
lasted
thing,
for a
though.
little while.
She would most likely break up with you because Otto Peter and Peter Peter, this is the best way I can do to differentiate the two, they don't even sound alike. Like Otto talks like Otto.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously he has,
I'm surprised you didn't catch on right away.
Kind of
in
a
all
lot
honesty.
smarter, yeah.
Yeah.
For those guys who don't know, this is, and a lot of people do know this, but there was a period of time in which Otto Octavius took over Peter Parker's body. That was the Superior Spider-Man run.
Right.
During that run, Otto tried to be a hero. But
The
he was
previous one, not the current one.
Yeah, the previous one. During that run, he tried to be a hero, but he dated Anna Marie Marconi during the entire year he was in Peter Parker's body.
Yep.
And Peter Parker was mentally trapped in his own mind, pretty
Watching.
aware of what was happening, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, I think for a while he could watch, and then Otto did something to get rid of him.
But he didn't get rid of him.
But he didn't, yeah, he just got like quieter kind
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah.
Okay. So,
No.
But I mean, she's smart, she seemed funny, she has a good job.
Yeah, but she's no.
But
I'm
what's
not
the
smart enough to
family
date someone like
situation?
that.
Well, that's true. I mean, that's, yeah.
Family situation.
But what's her family situation?
she's a Marconi. And now if
That
we
is
apply
true.
it to the DC universe,
I was
No,
gonna
no,
say,
no,
wait
no.
a second, the Marconis, aren't Marvel.
we don't want to be in
But
the
you can
Marconi.
imagine there's like a multiversal mob thing going on.
I would read that comic.
I would totally read
A
that
multi-
The
Universal
Marconis are
mob.
in everything. This one,
There's the
none of
link.
us are going to know.
Okay.
Number 15 is Jean de Wolf.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Jean de Wolf.
One more time.
Jean de Wolf.
Oh yeah, I totally know who that is.
The situation never turned into anything physical or requited.
Requited. Yeah.
Spider-Man learns that police chief Jean de Wolf had a longtime crush on the web singer. Unfortunately, she was killed.
Not just the accent, the face.
Yeah.
Not just.
I don't know if having you
Jean
on the
de
show is
Wolf.
great. Now I got two people picking on me.
I know.
It's just like in real life.
I love this. It's great.
Unfortunately, she was killed by
Great.
Sin Eater when Spidey leapt out of the way of a shotgun blast.
Wait, sorry. Say that again.
Yeah, one more time.
She was killed by a
What was
by
her name
Sin
again?
Eater.
Hold on, what was her-
Jean de Wolf.
Okay.
Was killed by Sand Eater.
When Spider-Man leaped out of the way of a shotgun blast.
And she was behind.
He's like, Spidey sense danger. Whoa!
Oh no!
And then I dropped.
I
my
guess
one.
that's one way to break up with someone.
Genius.
Okay, so what would
Just
you
wait
do?
for danger.
You jumped out of the way, got a woman killed,
Right.
and then discovered she had a crush on you.
So they weren't dating.
No.
Oh, all right. I'm thinking they're dating. Like he's like, baby, I love you, and then I don't know why he has a southern accent.
I love you. Oh no!
I love you. And then shotgun blast, and he's like, whoops.
Number 16 is Sissy Ironwood.
That's a made-up porn name.
That is a porn name.
That is
is-
not a character in a
That
comic
is
book.
actually Mary Jane's
Sissy
persona.
Ironwood.
The
I like it.
mysterious love interest literally appeared twice ever. No explanation as to where she came from or where she went. Sissy Ironwood.
we know.
That girl. Would you date Sissy Ironwood?
I mean,
with no
do you got a
information.
picture? Something. I need something other than a name.
She's basically Gwen Stacy.
She looks
so
like a porn star.
Back when he had like a complex for blonde chicks who were falling off the buildings. I got you.
Well,
no, I would
luckily
not.
there's no past you have to worry about. So yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Number 17 is Deborah Whitman.
I have never.
They're reaching.
I was going to say, they're really reaching for these.
Like,
names.
I thought I actually knew a good chunk of people. I'm learning I don't know a good chunk of people.
They're counting a girl that showed up twice to
Yeah, I was
kiss
going to
me.
say,
Yeah,
you
this
do
is
know a good
weird.
chunk of the actual girlfriends he's had.
I called the 5 that
They're like, this one time Peter glanced at this chick on the subway. Would you date her?
What's her family
Yeah, well,
situation?
what's her family situation?
Whitman is an Empire State University student that Peter meets. She was also another secretary and falls for. They date on and off again for months, but Peter's frequent absences stress the relationship. She eventually develops schizophrenia, ironically set off by her belief that Spider-Man is Peter Parker, and eventually
stopped
leaves
there.
New York with another man.
We're going to stop right there.
You lost
You
me.
hit schizophrenia, we're good.
Sorry.
Because that's what I want. Although every day is a different, like,
mean-
you're dating like multiple people.
All right, number 18. Glory Grant was a supermodel who lived down the hall from Pete when he moved out of his apartment with Flash Thompson in the mid-70s. Though they never officially dated, there was always flirting and implications that there was more going on off-panel.
It was the
So literally girl next door.
Yeah. She eventually went on to be another of Jonah's secretaries at the Daily Bugle.
I feel like Peter definitely has like a type.
Yeah. Either crazy,
Right.
weird family situation, or becomes a worker at
Or a secretary of.
Yeah.
Holy
Like
crap!
he just showed up every now and then. Is like, so who you got working for you right now?
Got any new hirees?
Okay, you're gonna love this
Here's
one.
my
All about the
number.
intern.
This explains this girl's crazy abs. Okay, ready?
Wait, hold on. What?
Crazy what?
Abs.
Abs. I heard apps.
Did she get shot by a shotgun but resisted?
Number 19 is Sarah Rushman.
Okay.
A brainwashed Marrow of the X-Men is convinced that she is an Empire State University
Wait, hold
student.
on. Marrow, as in one of the Wolverine
Bone.
knockoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Bone
awful
Claws.
Wolverine no
Yeah.
knockoff.
When they tried to, before they made X-23, but they wanted a female
Right.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
A student named Sarah Rushman. She develops a crush for her lecturer, Peter Parker,
Yep.
and the two go on a couple of dates before she realizes who he is. So, would you date a brainwashed Marrow who can make bone spikes protrude from her body?
No. It runs into the same X-Men issue where you got to go to like the school events and things like that. And do that.
But instead of Army versus Navy, they've got X-Force versus X-Men, and
I would watch that game. I don't know what sport it would
This
be.
weekend.
It's like ultimate frisbee or something.
Lacrosse with X-Force versus the X-Men.
and
Next week, Uncanny versus...
And then you have Wolverine on the side with the mojito. This is amazing.
He's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt.
amazing,
He's
Bo.
got like a lawn chair.
He's placing bets.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
For some reason, he's wearing a fedora. I don't know why.
All right. Last
Sort of
one, number
Weekend at
20.
Bernie's kind of thing.
We don't know number 20. Is Marcy Kane. Mainly brought in as the polar opposite of the wild and free Black Cat who was introduced around the same time. She's a stuck-up and snobby girl that didn't last long.
No.
Would what, do I even have to ask?
It wouldn't last long. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to date her.
And as he learned from Valentine's Day with Comicstorian, Peter Parker dated some crazy chicks with weird family situations.
But dating is the strong
Okay.
word.
Yeah, sorry. He glanced at
glanced
people that
at-
had crushes
yeah,
on him.
Okay. So we're done. We finished them all up. These are all 20 of the girls that he's ever glanced at.
Sure.
You have to pick one now. Who are you dating? You have now become Spider-Man.
You know who
No,
wasn't
I'm
on
making
there?
you
Hold on,
Spider-Man
you
this.
know who?
Me?
I don't remember being on there.
Who?
Mockingbird.
I don't think they technically dated.
They did. No, they
Well,
totally
this list is
did.
probably older though.
It's got to be because they dated during the Parker Industries when
I
he's.
thought it was like they didn't really ever truly date, but they were talked about it kind of a deal.
See, I
Like
thought.
half of the people on that list.
It's true. She
Which,
was-
yeah, no, she had way more interaction with him to be
He
on
lived in
this
her
list.
apartment for a little while.
Exactly,
All right, now,
because
hold
that
on.
was
I
the
mean,
thing.
They
is
definitely dated. They kissed. They broke up.
Yeah,
That's
they
the whole
dated,
thing.
and then they broke up, and then he was like, "Can I live on your couch?" And it was like, "Well, this is weird. My ex-boyfriend's living on my couch and doesn't
Yeah.
do
Have a job.
anything." I would go with Bobby Moore.
Okay, Andy, you're Spider-Man. You have to pick one girl to be with forever.
Forever? Or until a supervillain takes over my body and then breaks up with it.
Or until you're given a choice to try and save them and you kill them by mistake.
Or you're given a choice by Mephisto to sell your entire marriage
Yes. Or the entire universe resets.
Yeah, that too.
I would go Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
She wasn't actually on the list, was she?
Yeah, but we brought it up because Gwen
Okay, we
Stacy
combined
is
her
on
with the
the-
Gwen
yeah,
Gwen
yeah,
Stacy's
yeah, yeah.
on there.
Okay, yeah.
What about you, Benny?
Me?
Yeah. You're a part of the show.
I know. Thanks, Dan.
Just reminding you in case you forgot.
I think Silk.
Silk.
Because things can get very hot and heavy very fast.
Yeah, but you got to worry about
And
her
then she
little
thrips
brother.
that way and you thwip this
She's
way.
got a weird family situation.
Little brother, man. Benji.
And also, you don't want that going on if you're just trying to shop at Target. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, oh, we
Kids
need some more
disappear.
hand soap, and things start.
Then
getting
you
weird.
turn away and you turn
Yeah.
back, they're gone. Okay, we're at 43 minutes.
Wow, this turned into a real episode.
Yeah, no, I want to throw one more thing on, okay?
Is it about family issues?
No. Who was not on that list that you think would be a good girlfriend of Peter Parker, Spider-Man?
Okay, all right. Diva from Overwatch.
Okay, so we're going anywhere.
No, okay. We gotta make good continuity.
Continuity in Marvel.
Supergirl. I think Spider-Man and Supergirl would make a great couple.
Catwoman. Oh, wait, no, I guess Black Cat
Yeah, it's
already.
the same thing.
Okay. In
Robin.
continuity, proper girlfriends.
Yeah, I have to think this too, though.
You gotta combine them with a superhero at this point.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, all normal girls he's glanced at, they're already on the list.
All normal girls are in the list.
True. And it never worked out.
I feel like if Peter actually told his story to his kids, it would be like How I Met Your Mother, where it's like, what is that, like, how many seasons of him just telling his kids of all these girls he banged?
I've got it.
So
I've
then
got it.
I
In
hooked
my-
up
in-
with Black
No,
Cat
no.
for a little while.
Yeah.
I've got it. In my universe,
Okay.
Peter Parker gets old, never ends up being with any girls, decides he's just gonna settle down with either Old Man Deadpool or Old Man Wolverine.
So wait, hold on.
And they're drinking mimosas
in your
as an
universe-
old gay couple.
Yeah, I was gonna say they've hit a point and they're just like, you know what?
I'm tired of dating crazy girls.
Let's just like hang out, just two dudes. No big deal. If it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere.
In all honesty, I think Spider-Man and Deadpool would be a better couple than
yeah.
anyone on that list.
Oh, hands down. I mean, they're the same person, but
The same person.
Or Spider-Man and Wolverine. I think that would be more like the odd
that
couple,
would be
though.
the love triangle of everyone slightly merged with everyone else, because Deadpool's pretty much Wolverine and Spider-Man together.
Our Twitch chat's like, let's just do this thing.
You know what? Let's just knock it out. We'll do Florida.
Exactly.
We'll hit some bars.
You got two. Let's have all three of them. All three of them are just.
Right? I mean, yeah, screw it. Well, I mean, it's our universe. We do whatever we want.
It's our universe.
The three of them get together. They have a loving relationship.
They do.
And they move down to
Could
Florida.
you imagine how
Do
loving?
gay
I mean, based
Mormons
on
exist?
how much Wolverine is all about Phoenix, Jean Grey, and how touching and like soft spoken he is to her. Just imagine how well he would treat like Spider-Man. And then Spider-Man dies, and he could be like, Peter! And he goes on a rampage?
But then Deadpool would show up and be like, what's wrong, dude?
Okay.
Okay, that's my pick. What do you guys got?
I like it. Sorry, I don't know if I could do better.
Yeah.
Honestly.
The problem is you've got only DC stuff around. I'm like looking around,
I
like,
know.
give me a hint. Batgirl.
Marvel has
Superman,
bad
Harley
merchandise.
Quinn.
They don't have statues and stuff that I
know.
like.
Here, let's.
You're looking at
Rocket.
the Infinity War.
I know. I'm getting
You would
some
hook up with
ideas.
Rocket Raccoon?
There's like 2 girls on that poster.
I know. I just.
You realize that's the problem with the
Black
Marvel?
Yeah, but
Widow.
honestly, though, on this poster, look at Winter Soldier's hair, man. Seriously.
Are we gonna put anyone in the proper age, or are they their current age?
Whatever
I'm
you-
asking
whatever you needed
myself,
to-
'cause I came up with the
aged
question.
everyone to old
Yeah,
people.
that's
Okay.
a kind of a creepy question.
No.
What are you thinking, like Moon Girl?
No, my head actually went to Riri Williams because I thought, okay, who's intellectually smart enough that could work?
So you're trying to pair him with someone that would
Yeah,
make sense. Okay.
exactly. But I couldn't
silly.
remember how old Riri was,
She's
and I don't
18.
want to. Is she 18?
Well, you know what? We'll add 10 years or whatever. That way it
Okay,
works.
I would say Riri. I think that would actually be a decent couple. Plus, my head was only thinking of X-Men, and all of them either have weird family issues, sidekicks, or would kill you if they went crazy.
All right, Andy.
Oh, crap.
The Hulk.
She-Hulk. She-Hulk.
Wait, has he?
No, I don't think so. They might have glanced at each other, but
They glance.
and she definitely has some family issues.
Imagine that Sunday dinner. Hey, we're just gonna go to
Lordy.
brunch with my cousin, Bruce Banner. Don't make him mad.
Whatever you do, don't bring up our relationship.
Also,
Way too soon.
be careful. It's got to be in the daytime. We're not going to hang out after night. That's his time. So.
I don't have a good one. I don't think. I like
Go
the
She-Hulk.
I like the Wolverine Deadpool. Honestly.
Yeah, actually,
I always thought him and Johnny Storm would have made a great couple. You know,
they would.
They were bros. You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I would love a what if story of what if Spider-Man and Deadpool actually became a couple. That would be a great what if. I would read that. That would get
It's
its own
called.
series.
It exists. It's in
it's
Spider-Man
Spider-Deadpool.
Deadpool when they both become old and they're only having.
Okay, so it's Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. We should make Deadpool dates the Marvel Universe. And it's just single pages of each date.
Marvel, next year, your Valentine's Day special,
Yes, it's just-
Deadpool dates the Marvel Universe.
Each
That would be
page-
the best thing.
Whether it's a splash panel or just a full-blown,
Oh my gosh,
it would just be a
do
date
it
with
like
each character.
do it like X-Men did their winter special, where each one was like a day of how this person spent the holidays,
there
how
you go.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I still love the
Andy.
classic paneling.
This guy.
of a week of Wolverine, and every day of the week is with a different team doing something crazy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's still my favorite thing in that
That's
kind of
such a
thing.
good one.
You've seen that, right, Andy?
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
Dylan can find it, but there is if he can. But there's a panel.
many teams
It's
is
a
he
week
on?
it's a week of Wolverine, and it's like Sunday X-Men, Monday the X-Force, Tuesday the Avengers, Wednesday he goes on a journey to Japan. Thursday he teams up with Spider-Man.
Okay, we for the record, we need to have an episode of we'll go through all the teams Wolverine's been on.
Oh my god!
I think that would be a
Top
very long.
100
Yeah.
teams that Wolverine has been on in his 30 years.
Then it just starts. Teams that exist.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
really any team he
I'm
glanced
almost
at on the
positive
subway.
Almost every team has had Wolverine on it at some point.
Yeah.
He was on the Fantastic Four.
I'm surprised if he wasn't on the Champions at some point.
He was on the Fantastic That's my
kids.
favorite one, when he was on the Fantastic Four with Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, and Hulk.
Yeah, that.
Now there's a Fantastic Four for you.
Which in the Fantastic Four relaunch, they pulled him in
Yeah.
with that group, and I think Spider-Man was like, "You're not the Ghost Rider I know.
Yeah.
Are you back or dead?"
Wait, which Ghost Rider are you? We don't talk about it.
And then he goes to Wolverine, and he's like, "Are you back? Are you not? Which version
Yeah.
are you?" And he's like, "We're not talking about
Yeah.
it." He's like, "Okay, well, Hulk, are you back?" And Hulk wanders up. He's like,
Which Hulk was it? Was it Banner? Or
"It was Banner.
or
It was right
Joe?
when he came back." Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That issue was funny but weird. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today for Comics Experiment. We're going to end on Andy's idea for a Valentine's Day book.
I would
Deadpool
read that
dates.
so much.
The Marvel Universe.
Yep. If you want more of the Comics Experiment, please consider joining us over at twitch.tv/eligiblemonster, where you can watch it live every Thursday at about 2 p.m. Eastern. You can also check it out over at our Patreon, patreon.com/Comicstorian, where you get yourself multiple podcasts and early access to a lot of our projects. Also, right here on YouTube. Subscribe if you like it. Give it a like. You can find Dan over at twitch.tv/DNTStreamer. And you can find Andy at nothing. He still has yet to turn his computer on.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I
He
plugged
broke
it in,
his fan.
apparently. What are you gonna do? But do I have family issues?
See you next time right here.